Breeze Nation, what is good? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again for a very special thank you episode right after this. All right, so this is kind of like a thank you episode. Oh, first off, if you are new to the channel, like 20,000 plus of you have, hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talk Chicago sports, how Chicago talks, so make sure you get in tune with us, man. So it's kind of like a update / thank you episode. First things first, my God, if you have rocked with us in this journey, we have crossed 20,000 subscribers in 2 days. I mean, I'm still in disbelief at how this went. I mean, literally Friday, we crossed 19,000 and, you know, we tweeted it out, road to 20K. Boom. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Saturday comes and Joel had a video on the channel that seemed like it really popped off on Saturday, and I had another Roquan Smith video on the channel that also popped off at the same time, and all of a sudden the subscribers started pouring in. And by the time we had woken up, right, we had crossed 19,000 maybe like noon. We probably finished the day with like 19,000 like 60 or something like that. By the time we had woken up the next morning, I had to record Locked On Bulls, and I had 19,890 subs. And I just kept watched it grow and kept watched it go. And we had crossed 20,000 subs. And this weekend was a special weekend for me and my family. We had a convention that we all went to and got, you know, some really good spiritual advice and different things like that, and spiritual, a way for us to continue to grow on a personal side, right? And so I wasn't going to be recording this weekend. I knew that 100%. But by the time the event had ended Saturday and I was heading into Sunday, we were at 20,600 and I believe like 50 subscribers or something like that. And it just kept growing while the videos were doing great. And we gained 1,500 plus subs in a day. And I can't believe it. We've crossed 20,000. This is such a big moment for the channel, such a big moment for you guys. Like, here's the thing. I wanted to give you guys a thank you and an update at the same time, because realistically, I haven't even talked to the crew about what we're going to do, because like the conversation today was going to be, okay, we're 1,000 subs away from 20K. What are we going to do at 20K? Right? Like we thought we had time. Main lesson, never think you got time. So we got to do like a quick plan thing where we were like thinking about throwing like an event, a party, something like that. That probably is going to happen, where we're going to invite people out. It's going to be an open invitation type thing. But our minds are blown by this. Our minds are blown by the fact that you guys have shown so much love, shown so much support. Me, Kid, Ringo, Joel, who's come on a little bit later in the journey, AD. I mean, like, guys, we've been doing this for 5 years, probably 3. Actually, it's more than that now. I'm trying to think, because like, y'all know COVID like was a time skip period in our lives, right? Like, we basically lost 2 years. So I'm trying to think. I believe I started the channel in 2018. No, so maybe 17. I don't know. Heck, like, it wasn't far after I got married. Maybe even 16. I think it was 17, though. 16 or 17. But I had stopped, right? It wasn't consistent in the beginning. And then there was another period where I just like wasn't posting as much. And then I got serious about it basically the last 3-4 years. And in the last 2 years, I mean, the growth has been insane. The support on the live calls, the support on the daily videos, the drops, the vlogs, all of that, man. Like, you guys have been so amazing. So we want to be able to give back to you. Of course, we're going to do some giveaways and stuff like that. But we were, in my mind, I was like, okay, we're going to host an event for 20K. Now we got to plan this mug really quick because we crossed it in 2 days. And so I'm just so thank you. I will keep you guys updated on what the dates and time and stuff like that are going to be for the event once we get it all planned out. And there's so much more to come. Updates for what is coming with the channel. We pretty much got the studio, I believe, 98% ready. And we're going into this this period where we're going to bring the Daily Show back for good. And that is going to be amazing. So stay tuned with us for that. We're looking for sponsors for that to keep that going. We're trying to make this the full-time gig. So if you guys know of anybody, if you guys are business owners, if you guys, oh, there's the alarm. It tells you I'm early. If you guys are business owners, if you guys are looking to be a part of what the Breeze has built and what we're going to continue to build, please contact me. Email is in the description. It will also be on the header of the YouTube channel, so you can get it from both of those places as well. Contact us. We're looking to work with local partners, work with local business owners to help them grow their brand like we've grown ours. But the Daily Show will be back Monday through Friday. They will not all be live because, one's got jobs, right? So like for me, it's fine. I'm doing this full time, so I can go live 5 days a week. But the crew, we ain't go 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Boss, tune in. What you doing on live? You got the same clothes on. Stop asking questions. So there's that aspect of it too. So the Daily Show will be back. That will be starting next week, heading into training camp. The week before, or I should say, next week. The week training camp starts, we'll be starting the Daily Show back up. And then what else is coming? Oh, so during the season, because I will be doing the Chicago Bears post-game show, so I will be live downtown anyway. So we are going to also be live calling Chicago Bears games. Yep, the thing I said I would never do is now going to happen. We're going to be live calling Chicago Bears games, and I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I have no idea how this is going to go, what this is going to turn into. I'm excited. I'm also terrified because live calling a Bulls game and live calling a Bears game are completely different. I have live called the Bears game before. You guys have been present for that. But it's just going to take a ton more preparation. But I do think it's going to be something that's going to prepare me for the post-game show because I'll be watching the game a little bit different, looking at the game a little bit different, a little bit closer, just like I do with when I do the Chicago Bulls live calls, right? Like that's how I get so in-depth and so close with the game. Ringo will also be doing many of the Chicago Bulls live calls. If you guys have tuned in with us, you've seen him live calling a lot of the games. He'll be handling a lot of those duties during the season, and I'll be on with some of them. I will still be live calling some games because, listen, I do love the Bulls. So we'll probably have like a game of the week that I will end up live calling. But outside of that, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be Ringo, I'll try and jump in on co-host until we find somebody who's going to be a steady co-host to be on there with Ringo. And I think it's going to be a great time. I think it's going to be a really fun time. I think it's going to be some good Bulls breakdowns still. Ringo's doing an excellent job with it. And so stay tuned with us on that. That's another thing that is updating on the channel. And yeah, man, we're just coming with a ton more content. We've hit 20K. Now we're trying to hit 40K. They say your first 20,000 is the hardest to get. You guys have rocked with me for so long. You guys have supported me for so long. So shout out to that. And what else did I have on the docket for this video? Oh, I did want to address this in video simply because I know people can read words and take stuff the wrong way and read into stuff not how it should be read into. So basically, apparently, the Tape Never Lies doesn't like me. They were on a pod 3-4 days ago when they were just like, oh, kind of disappointed in the Chicago Bears for going with Pat the designer. Might be a nice guy, but don't like his show. The one dude did like a very if my biggest beef with him is like the impersonation was terrible. One of the worst impersonations I've heard. Like, listen, come on, dog. Like, at the end of the day, let's get this man right. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make fun of me, make fun of me. And here's the thing. I'm here for jokes. I'm here for frying back and forth. Y'all know how me and Hayes get down. It is what it is, right? I could sit here and roast all day. I just like everybody, and this is what I want people to understand out of this whole situation, right? Because apparently there's beef between us. There's not. But if I had listened to what a lot of people were sending me about it, it would seem like it was beef. I had a lot of people sending me stuff that they didn't say. I had a lot of people sending me, kind of what they were reading into the situation. They were implicating that, they didn't like me because I'm a black creator, or they didn't like me because of how I talk, and they did right. Like, and I think the because of how I talk stuff was real. But I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing. I had to personally sit down and go listen to what they said. And basically all they said was, I'm annoying. Hey, how y'all doing, man? I like y'all, we been here. You know what I mean? And so listen, I wish them boys over there nothing but success. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a avid watcher of their show. I absolutely am aware of their show. I don't watch it a ton. I don't, but I don't watch a ton of people because I don't want my opinion to be tainted by what somebody else is thinking or how somebody else is talking. Like, I want my opinion to be my opinion. I think that's why this show is done so well. I think that's why, even when our opinions are off base, it's why these shows do so well, because we don't sit here and go look for, okay, what are other people saying about the topic to break down the topic. I mean, of course we support, creators. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I've never watched an episode of their show. They got a good product. But at the end of the day, I'm not an avid watcher of The Tape Never Lies. If they got an issue with me, so be it. They don't like how I sound. They don't like it. It is what it is, guys. Like, we're at 20 freaking K. I'm over on the Chicago Bears podcast. They picked me to do this show because of what I built here. This is the base. This is where it all starts. This is how it all goes through. If them boys want to take shots, take shots. You know what I mean? It's competition. Guess what? People take shots in competition, and it's not beef. I need y'all to understand, every competition is not beef. Right? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna outview them. We're gonna out earn them. We're gonna do more, revenue wise. We're gonna do bigger things on the pod. That's how you combat back and forth. You know what I mean? There's competition, boys. At the end of the day, we talking sports. It's all competition. So for me, there's no beef. There's no hate. There's no I'm sending shots back their way. I wish them boys nothing but success in their journey, because I know what this is like. And guess what? There's creators that are ahead of me who are bigger than me that I look at and I be like, hey, look, I don't like his style. I don't like how he does. I just, maybe taking shots on the pod was a little interesting, but it's a podcast. That's what you do. Yeah, I mean, like, what are y'all expecting out of this journey? And when you're moving in the right direction, people gonna take shots. And so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Tape Never Lies. Don't stop supporting them because you support me. If you like their show, keep watching their show. If you rock with my show, keep watching my show. If you like both, and that's how I heard it, right? Because it was people that like both shows. So it was like, oh man, like, I would have loved to see y'all work together. I would have loved to see y'all do something. Why are they taking shots at you? I don't know. Maybe because I'm doing something right. But at the end of the day, all support to everybody. I'm not, I don't fight negativity with negativity, and it's all love to everybody, man. So that's really what the message was saying. I just want to actually get that out in video form, because you know how Muggs is on social media, bro. Like, Muggs gonna run to their Discord and be like, oh, Pat the Designer is, he basically said that he don't care what you boys say. Like, I'm telling y'all, you gotta watch the videos. You gotta look. Like, if you're gonna be a creator in this game, bro, people are gonna tell you stuff, and you have to verify it for yourself. That's news. That is whatever. Yeah, breakdown, whatever it is. That all of that, you have to verify this stuff for yourself. Because if you don't, you will absolutely get cooked in these comments. You will absolutely get cooked in these streets, and it will be the reason why you're not having the success. Like, you can be very clickbaity. You can lie about all of this stuff. but you have to verify all this stuff for yourself, especially when it comes to a situation like this. Like, I went and listened. Like, Muzz made it seem like they were talking about me for like a 20-minute segment. I went and listened. They were talking about me for like 6 minutes, if that. Yeah, I mean, so let's keep it pushing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep grinding. All love to everybody. Appreciate you guys for showing so much support. Like I said, 20 freaking K. Let's keep this thing going, man. As always, it's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again to continue watching our Chicago sports content. Click the links on the screen. Check the links in the description below. Ton of content coming you guys' way. Just wanted to get this thank you out. We'll keep you updated on when we're going to be throwing this event. But y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. One love. Peace.